Are you able to exhale a little bit now, Devin? Just walk us through that.
Oh, not at all. Now the work really begins. It's now it's you never take your foot off the gas. And our head coach today talked about complacency and never being complacent, and that's what I plan to be, and just continue to work even harder and continue to push and continue to grind.
Possible to, I know it's all just kind of happening, but describe what it's going to mean to be on a opening night NHL roster?
Man, it's been 6 years of getting cut, I think, or 5 years, so it's really special, and it's an amazing opportunity, and I'm really grateful, and I'm definitely not going to take it for granted. Every day that you can spend in this league, and especially wearing the C and playing for the city of Calgary, is just an absolute honor, and I'm really excited to be able to do that.
How would you, pressure's been on this camp, how would you evaluate the camp for you and kind of the 2-3 weeks knowing everything that was at stake?
Yeah, it was my best. I can be so much better. It's not even close. The great thing about that, though, is the mistakes that I made are very simple mistakes, and mistakes I know exactly how to fix. So that gives me a lot of confidence that going forward, I'm not going to make those same mistakes again, and I'm going to continue to push and continue to get better. And I think you guys are going to see, like, every day my game is just going to continue to elevate and continue to improve.
You've talked with others, Devin, about the work you've put on yourself and developing as a human being. Like, how does that factor? Like, what's the impact of that in making such an accomplishment, like being on this roster?
Yeah, it's for me it was about handling the mental side and the stress and the pressure, and it's hard. I worked on it all summer, and I worked on building up my mind, and so when things would go wrong or when I was feeling a lot of pressure, I was going to be okay and I was going to be able to get through it. And this is as high of a pressure situation I think you could be in. And mentally, I thought I handled it well. There was a lot of areas where I could have gone and down a dark hole and be like, man, it wasn't my best. Like, I should have saved that. I should have done this. It could have escalated really badly, and I didn't let it get to that point. And I'm not going to let it get to that point all year. And that's why I built such a strong base this summer.
You talked about your game not being where it needs to be right now. How do you build your confidence to the point where when you get your first start, presumably next Thursday against the Canucks, that you're going to feel good about your game and put yourself in a position to succeed?
Yeah, I mean, I right now have all the confidence in the world, and it goes back to the mistakes that I have made during preseason are mistakes I know I can fix, and I know I can play better. They're not like, shoot, I don't know how that went in, or man, I don't know how I didn't do that, blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, I made that mistake. I know exactly what I need to do for next time. I'm not going to make that same mistake again. I know exactly how I need to play in every single situation, and that gives me all the confidence in the world that I know that if I can execute at a high level, which you have to in this league every single day, I think I could be a really great goalie in this league and a really good supportive partner for Wolfie.
Can I just ask you more about that part? Because it comes up whenever someone asks Ryan about the backup battle, is we need someone who's going to be a really good partner for Dustin. How do you go about doing that? What are the kind of keys for you now in that support role?
Yeah, I think it's not just supporting Wolfie, it's supporting the team as well. So it means staying out as late as you can. If anybody needs any shots, I'm there. If anyone wants to do any extra work, I'm there. Even like in between periods, if guys need a banana or a water bottle or whatever, it's like, cool, can you grab something? Absolutely, dude, I'll do whatever you need. I'm opening the doors during the period, and then if Wolfie wants to talk and he wants to vent about anything, I'm there for him as a friend. If he wants to come over and have a dog play date, and hang out, get the girlfriends involved, and I'm all for it, and it's just about being, really supportive and being, just a good friend and a good teammate to not just Wolfie, but the entire team.
A couple of California boys, you wouldn't see that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, making history, right? Two Bay Area kids on the same team and both goalies. It's really cool. It's really special, and I'm really honored to be able to represent that area.